To 3 p.m. tomorrow at the YWCA Wellness Center on Main Street in Winston-Salem.
Some people may have been buying sweatshirts this morning and putting the hood right on as they walk back out to their car.
Yeah, it was amazing how big the crowd was, even with all the rain that we saw, Lainey.
Yeah, definitely. There's nothing like shopping, though, on a rainy day. And we had warm temperatures across the area, too. Very tropical. You look there at Greensboro, the skies at times would show a little bit of sunshine as the tease, and then rain would come back. It's definitely still very humid out there, and the temps today topped out in the mid to upper 70s. We're at 79 in Burlington. Our temperatures have come down about 10 degrees, but we're still warm in the mid to upper 60s across the area. We talked about this. We had a couple of tornado warnings earlier for Alamance and Randolph counties. Those happened during the morning commute and late morning hours. Thankfully, no touchdowns, but some reports of funnel clouds off to the north and to the east. Also some flooding that's happening along the mountain communities. Thankfully, our severe weather risk has diminished and that threat for tornadoes has shifted to our north and east. I do think it's going to be pretty quiet as we go through the remainder of tonight. We do still have this flood watch that is up, and there are some flood warnings along the mountains, as we've seen some 3 to 5, 6 inches in some communities, even isolated higher amounts in our mountain towns. A flood advisory right now. Flood watch is scheduled to stay up until just after midnight. So our totals for 24 hours are close to 4 inches in Boone, over an inch in North Wilkesboro, and over an inch as well as Winston-Salem, closer to 2 inches in places like Greensboro and Burlington. And then kind of the area that didn't see the thunderstorms this morning and hasn't had rain all day has less rain, like Yadkin, Davie, Davidson counties, where you're likely under an inch where you are. You can see the heaviest rains were across the mountains, and Asheville set a 24-hour rainfall total, a record at 2+ inches, 2.12 as a matter of fact. And then we see those heavier rains too from Greensboro to Burlington to Asheboro there. Now, as far as the rain right now, heaviest is kind of exiting to the north and east, and then we're still going to have some showers for your Friday evening. So make sure you've got a rain jacket, you've got your umbrella. It'll be a little bit breezy, but the wind should come down some as what's left of Nicole is kind of moving to our north. Heavy downpours right now from Mebane, south and east, and then Burlington, you've just got some steady rain. Heavy downpours over Yanceyville right now. That's going to lift out in the next half hour or so. You've got more light to moderate rain over the foothills, and then we do still have some heavier downpours from Sparta back toward Boone that will add to an already saturated area. So we could still get some flood warnings or some flooding concerns as we go through the evening hours. We've also got some light to moderate rain that's filling back in from Asheboro to Lexington, Mocksville, and Winston-Salem. The heaviest again is moving away. We'll still have some showers around during that 8, 9, 10 o'clock hour. Then I actually think as we get closer to midnight and especially overnight, we'll thin out the clouds some. That wind advisory is going to stay up probably till 7 o'clock. We've had some strong wind gusts in the area today. Mountains had some wind gusts at about 37 miles per hour in Boone, had a wind gust of 41 miles an hour earlier in Greensboro. Right now the gusts have come down some. We're seeing an occasional gust at 20 miles an hour. Sustained winds coming down as well out of the southwest at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And I think the rain is going to wind down too. Tomorrow morning it's cooler, temps in the 40s and 50s, but we should have dry skies when you wake up tomorrow morning, maybe even a little sun. The front though on the other side of Nicole is going to come through tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to bring back some cloud cover during the day tomorrow. It's a little bit unsettled, and we may even see a passing shower in our forecast late afternoon and evening across the Piedmont Triad. So those of you that are headed to the Wake game, there could be a passing shower. Temperatures are warm though ahead of that front. We're close to 70 tomorrow afternoon, and in the foothills we've got a passing shower chance, some clouds, and a high of 67 tomorrow afternoon. For the mountains, it's cooler with highs that are in the 50s late tomorrow. About a 30% chance for a shower with that front. It will turn colder Saturday night once the sun goes down. Then we're down to 39 Sunday morning, and we've got high temperatures that are January-like on our 7-day forecast, including sub-freezing temperatures Monday and Tuesday morning.